Peter, well done. Come and join us, Peter. There might have been 2 darts at double top at the end, but the old 1 dart magic was back tonight.
Yeah, on occasions. Obviously, James had first shot there to beat us, and all credit to James there when, that leg that I had to win the game. I can't remember the scores, but I know there was 180s for 180s, and James showed his class.
In that last leg when he was on 52, did you feel your chance had gone?
Oh yeah, of course you do. Yeah, against someone like James, you expect him to take it out and finish, but there's a lot of pressure in the game and everything. I don't know. Me and James have built up a little rivalry, and I don't want to lose to James, and I think he knows how dangerous I can be.
The reaction at the end said it all, really. Relief, joy, all rolled into one.
Well, I think it's a very, very hard circuit now that the PDC have got for us. At the end of the day, I've dropped out of the top 16. I've come here. I need to do well. I've drawn James Wade. I mean, there's only one way I can play this game, and that's to go out and try and play the best I can. And hopefully, I did that tonight.
How much pressure does it put on you dropping out of that elite top 16 when you come to tournaments, though?
I missed all that.
How much pressure does it put on you dropping out of the elite top 16 when you come to a big tournament?
Well, fortunately, with the PDC and the money that they pay, I'm financially solvent, so I'm okay. But I've got some great people behind us, Mr. Pulkey and Chris Sedgman, and they keep looking after us. And without them, I wouldn't be anyone.
A few more quid in the bank, Peter. Well done.
Thank you.
He's milking the moment, and look how much it meant to Peter Manley. Down on his knees, and what a celebration. And Rod, what a match. It looked like Manley had blown it though.
He did. I think that's probably go down as the biggest win of Peter Manley's career, because it was his career on the line. But when he wanted the 81 and he went for a 25 for the 16 double top, I couldn't believe it. That's such a bad percentage shot in that situation, and I really thought he'd blown it. But fair play to me, dug in there.
Just tell us what a predicament he was in, because he's talking about, all right, it doesn't matter, I'm financially secure, all that. Rubbish. No way, he loves it out there, doesn't he?
That's absolutely rubbish. He may be financially secure, but he's still got that will to win. I mean, he was outside the top 16. He got the worst draw of this first round proper in James Wade, just come off and winning the Premier League. And he's gone up on the big stage and beaten him. As I said, you see how much that meant to him.
It was interesting when Phil Taylor was up here, he said, just watch Manley, just watch it. He knows when he's under pressure, Manley can perform, just like he did there.
Well, he did. He broke James Wade twice early on, with 2 legs clear twice, and that's what you've got to do. You can see how much that meant to him. I don't think I've ever seen Peter Manley's face and body as taut as that after winning a game. That's scary, that is, Dave.
It is quite scary, particularly in slow motion.
We are after 10 o'clock, aren't we?
If you're watching in high definition, quick, put the kids to bed. That's frightening. What about James Wade? Because defending champion, he's had an amazing season, 125 grand as Premier League champion. Does this put doubts in his mind at all?
It will do. Perhaps he's not prepared properly. Perhaps he's come off the Premier League final thinking, I've just got to turn up, and I'm going to win. Well, the standard of the game now, you can't do that. Peter Manley's, an old pro. He really is. He knows how to take advantage of situations. Well, that's exactly what he did to James.
Is Manley one to watch now when we do the draw?
Certainly, yeah, because I think what Peter Manley's proven to himself today is that his doubles are back. He took out some crucial doubles there tonight, and when you're a professional player, you can score, but it's always a doubt on the doubles. And now Peter Manley's got that back in his head.
Is there a danger there? It could be just a flash in the pan, just one desperate moment, trying to get back in the elite again?
Yeah, there's always that chance. Peter's form over the last year has not been good at all. But he's now not only got the pressure of that game, he's got to win one more and perhaps another one to get inside that top 16, which he desperately needs.
And will the likes of Phil Taylor and Raymond van Barneveld be thinking, hey, great news, Wade's out, danger gone?
Absolutely. Do you know what, Dave? When you're a player, when you get one of the lesser players without trying to be too against them, then you want all the other players to play each other. You want Barney to play Taylor. They've seen Wade go out, who's one of the hot favourites here. Everybody's laughing now. They're thinking that's one of the big guns out the way.
OK, let's take you around the board, see who's going into the hat and who is going out. Board number 8, Chris Thompson, the legal executive from York. A really convincing win, a quarter-finalist last year. Board 2, Colin Lloyd, a nail-biting victory over John Pye, came from behind.
The atmosphere here, I want to be here for the rest of the weekend, so...
I'll tell you what, sometimes after a close shave like that, you can get on a roll and go all the way, can't you? You never know.
I'm not going to say anything, but I'm here, I'm trying my best. I feel good again, and I feel great coming up here, and that's shown a lot to me, that game, for this weekend, because I had to dig deep, 6-3 down. You know, John's 3-time world champion, and I've dug out a win, so I'm over the moon. Really happy.
Good luck.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Board 4, Kevin Painter. Can he have a run here? He's put out the diamond, Dave Askew. Battle of the Dutchmen, won by Jelle Klassen, beating Jan van der Rassel.
Jelle, the look on your face there when you're being congratulated by your friends and family said it all. That was a very tough game for you.
Yeah, it was a very tough game. Jan started very good, and he was 3-0 up, and after that I missed a lot of doubles, but I hang in there, and the last leg I think I played a little bit better, but it was a tough match because I know him very good, so I'm happy to go through.
Wes Newton putting out our karate expert, Dave Honey, who gets the chop of the Reebok. And another Dutchman goes into the hat, Roland Scholten, beating Darren Johnson 9-6. Dutch having a good day all round, unfortunately, for the cricket fans.
Yeah, I know. What a disaster that was. Perhaps we ought to field a cricket team. Yeah, I mean, Roland Scholten's been, you know, in golf they call it sneaky long when you hit a long ball but don't look like it. Roland's done that in darts. I mean, we haven't really, you know, given him any limelight, but he is moving along nice and steady. Perhaps he's got his old throwback.
Let's show you what happened with Raymond van Barneveld against Ken Dobson. Barney through, 9-4.
Raymond just safely through, but I can tell just by looking at you, you're not happy with your performance.
No, not happy. Practicing so well with these new stamps and new flights. If you put the camera on me upstairs, 180, 140, ton pluses all the time. Come downstairs and it's 85, 60s, and can't believe it, really. And, well, I'm not happy with the performance. I'm happy with the win, of course, but I have to improve for tomorrow because this is nothing.
The average was just a shade over 90, so you know you'll have to go a lot higher than that. So will you go straight back to the practice board now?
Yeah, of course. I had 2 exhibitions on the Wednesday, on the Thursday. Maybe a little bit tiredness, you know, because we live without a suitcase, you know, and then suddenly you come here and say, oh yeah, of course, we got a big tournament to play. So I'm happy with the win, but after all, it's all about practicing, and that's what I have to do now.
Look, it could be worse, Raymond, because James Wade's gone out tonight, so the positives are you're through.
Yeah, but it has to be better than this. I'm a 2-time champion, last year semi-finals, so I hope to be there Sunday again. So hopefully I'm going to play better tomorrow.
OK, Raymond, good luck. Cheers.